It's time for the Dallas Cowboys locker room huddle. Let's eat. Gravity for the Dallas Cowboys locker room huddle. Man, let me get that in there just a little bit more. All right, there we go. Got to get the Cowboys crunk cup up in there, man. Got to keep it crunk at all times. All right, so Dak Prescott. You already know that man is a topic, man. A lot of the Cowboys fans still not impressed, still crying about Romo and Dak don't need to play and put in Cooper Rush. And, man, come on, man. I can't believe that you guys are willing to give up on Dak, man. He's only in his second year. The guy doesn't turn the ball over. All he does is win games and score touchdowns. I mean, what more do you want from a quarterback, man? It's like, I don't even understand, man. Like, it's crazy. Dak is on only can be trending up, man, to be an elite quarterback. The way he breaks down defenses and reads defense, the guy works hard. And it shows on the field that he puts in the work to actually be a great, great player. He's under contract, I think, for the next 3 years for us. So, you know what I'm saying? And we're not paying him nothing. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I mean, so what if he's a 4th round pick? I mean, Tony Romo was undrafted. You know what I'm saying? You had Tom Brady being a 6th round pick. And you got quarterbacks that have been picked in lower rounds that actually play better than some of the number 1, number 2 picks that we've had over the last couple of years. And RG3, Tebow. These guys aren't even in the league anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find jobs, man. Johnny Manziel of the world, you know what I'm saying? These guys are trying to find jobs. Like, and Johnny Manziel's about to go to the CFL. I mean, come on now. Like, so, I mean, you got guys like Colin Kaepernick who don't have a job. He was on a Super Bowl team. He led a team to a Super Bowl. Him and Alex Smith together. Then he took over the helm and, you know what I'm saying, did his thing. So you got guys that are proven that don't even have a job. So, I mean, and then you have this guy, number 4, Dak Prescott, who is everything to this franchise right now. I mean, if we didn't have Dak Prescott, I mean, who would you want to be the quarterback? Who would your starting quarterback be? To all of the Dak haters, who would you want to be the Cowboys starting quarterback and why? And I want to see that in the comment box. But this video is solely about Dak Prescott. I just don't get it from you guys, man. I guess you guys listen to Shannon Sharp and NFL Network, who are full of Cowboy haters. Go back to my previous video. Don't watch ESPN. Don't watch it, but if they're talking about our team, the Dallas Cowboys, don't listen to ESPN. Don't listen to NFL Network. And don't listen to Fox Sports 1. There are certain guys that, I can somewhat relate to what you're talking about. As far as like Nick Wright, I think he's a Cowboys fan. Skip Bayless is wishy-washy, you know what I'm saying? One day he's, how about them Cowboys next week? It's, I don't think we can do this. I'm going to pick the other team. No, you pick your team all the time. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw, I pick my Cowboys. You got all these bandwagon fans who jump on when you get a little hype and you start winning games. And some of these Cowboys fans became fans last season. We were 13-3. We were on a roll. We were on an 11-game winning streak. That's when you really started to see guys like really hop on and be Cowboys fans. Cowboys Nation was like jumping for real. Like everybody was on it. Yeah, the Cowboys, yeah. And then as soon as we get to the playoffs, yeah, the Cowboys. Then we lose to Green Bay, man. Fuck Cowboys. Man, I like Green Bay. What? You was just rooting for us all season. Now you like Green Bay? I mean, all that team hopping, man. Team hopping. I'm 38, man. I've been a Cowboys fan since I was like 7. Since I actually could really understand football and know what I was looking at when I saw it. My dad was a Deadskins fan. My dad tried to program me to be a Deadskins fan. Didn't work out too well. I don't like red. I like blue. I like black. I like silver. Those were primary colors that I liked, you know what I'm saying? Not that colors had anything to do with it, but when I sat back and I watched how Dallas dominated the Redskins, this one particular game that me and my dad sat and watched. And as I'm watching this, I'm just like, man, he wants me to like these guys? Psst. Man, these dudes kick their tail. I'm rooting for these guys, man. And I've been a star ever since, man. It just won't happen, man. I have to watch a Tony Dorsett and, you know what I'm saying, all those dudes, man, rip the Redskins apart back in the 80s, man. Herschel Walker and it's, what's the guy, Danny White and all those boys, man, you know what I'm saying? It's hard not to be a Cowboys fan, man, you know what I'm saying? There's so much history to our team. I'm glad I got to actually see the 3 Super Bowls that we did win. Those were great times, man, to actually sit there and watch that, and then to go through the 2000s with the Quincy Carters, the Dave Campo coaching, and just being terrible for all those years until we got Bill Parcells, and then the team started to turn around about that time. When we got Bill Parcells, the team started to turn around and started to shift into a different direction. Even though we haven't, been to the Super Bowl or been as successful as the past, it's getting better. And like I've said, the future for our team is very, very, very bright. With all these young players that we actually have 2 great young running backs, Hot Rod Smith and Zeke Elliott. We just need to get us some great young wide receivers. The jury is still out on Rico Gathers. He's still young. Our young secondary, Jalen Smith, Taco. Then you got D-Will, D-Law, he's only 26. You still have Randy Gregory under contract, depending on if he'll be eligible next season, which I think he will be. And I really want to see the combination of DeMarcus Lawrence, David Irvin, and Randy Gregory. All three of them on the same defensive line. And also when we get Taco, he should be good next year and year 3. So I expect for him to really, really grow during the off season and get better. And all the Taco haters, y'all been kind of quiet lately. He's been getting more playing time, getting more reps. He looks good when he's in the game. He's actually getting penetration. He's getting around guys. He's hitting the quarterback some. He's getting a couple tackles here and there. So, he's improving game by game. He's improving. So, the future is bright for our defense. The future is bright for our offense. The future is bright for our team. So, regardless if we make the playoffs or not, if we do, great. We might be one of the more scarier teams in the league because we'll be fully healthy. We'll have a healthy Tyron Smith, a healthy Sean Lee, an unsuspended Zeke Elliott, and then we got Hot Rod Smith as a change-up back, and we got I always call him Steven Davis, Alfred Morris. Just that Redskin stigma. And we got Dez, and then we got Cole Beasley, and you know what I'm saying? We got weapons. We got weapons. We got Jay Witt still, you know what I'm saying? We have weapons. So bring all that back next year, and it's going to be a better show. Hopefully we can get some new coordinators. If we can't get a new coach, we at least got to get some new coordinators, man. We at least got to do that. We at least got to drop Linehan and drop Marinelli. Even though Marinelli does a good job, but that Tampa 2 defense, I can't. Man, we need to get rid of that. We need to really get rid of that. But I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on Dak Prescott, the status quo with the team, where we are right now, and how the future is looking bright for our team. And Cowboys Nation, there's no need to worry about anything. If we do make the playoffs, if we don't, you know what I'm saying? We are still in good shape for next season coming up. Everyone will come back 100% healthy. Hopefully no one gets suspended for stupid crap. And that's going to be the outlook for next season. Just do your workouts and stay the fuck out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Stay off of TMZ. Don't go to the club with your boy. He got a gun and all of this. Stay your ass at home. Get drunk at home. Turn up. Have a chick come to your crib. This is the year of sexual assault. So don't do nothing crazy with no females. They say no. They say no. Roll out. Dip. Fast as you can. Roll out. Get in your car. Go home. You got money. You can get other women. I'm pretty sure there's other women that's willing to give you sexual favors or whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, man, dudes just need to watch their back, be careful, and be mindful of the people and company that they keep. And that's just food for thought and word of advice for any of us, regular folk too. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch who you with at all times, because your best friend could be the main one stabbing you in your back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Other than that, man, it's your boy Gravity for the Dallas Cowboys Locker Room Huddle, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't already, so you know when I'm dropping videos and when I'm doing live streams. All right, y'all. Peace out. It's your dude.